Silent.
Yeah, because our time is running.
Oh.
¡Oh! ¡Todo se cayó! Se cayó el agua. It's all wet.
Up on the housetop, reindeer park.
Why would you hold on to a like? Like it's not. It's meant for you.
It's
people's weight.
Okay. 안녕하세요. 저는 리오입니다. 만나서 반갑습니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 소아입니다. I think I.
Hey everybody, my name is Rio and this is my sister Sua and we are gonna do a mukbang. So let's see. We're hungry and we have like tteokbokki and we have veggie ramyeon, right? Yeah, and so these are all vegan. So because we're both vegan. So what should we talk about?
Didn't you already have the subject?
Happiness?
I don't know.
I guess. So it wasn't like so long ago that we were like super happy. Like we knew how to be happy. It's been a learning process. Like I can't get my my food. And so it has been a learning process for me. It's been for like completely reaching this point was like since my junior year of college. So it's been like 4 years trying to let go of the mentality I had before. Which is funny because yesterday we were in Korean class and they were talking about perspective.
Yeah.
And it's just like once you start noticing, it's honestly the answer to everything. Change your perspective, change how you view yourself, and your world will change. Don't drink all this. Just
No.
Okay. What about you? How long has it been for you?
Basically, we kind of started all this like at the same time, like you know, like the journey of like you know changing your perspective, and so what were we talking about?
Your happiness.
Oh, okay. So once you stop like feeling sorry for yourself. Like I did, I was like, I'm the victim. Instead of being like, cause like you hear all these quotes of like, you're in charge of your life, and then you're like, yeah, but I'm not. All these circumstances. But then, once you start realizing you're not a victim, your perspective starts to change, and then you're like, you know what? I could do this. I like you get like this like sudden like you know urge to move. And so it feels kind of amazing.
Yeah, during my journey, I guess I would hear like people talk about blocks and about like subconscious mind. And honestly, that felt so heavy to me.
And like you just couldn't do it.
Yeah, I felt like it was like I'm not gonna do anything.
I'm never gonna do this.
Like I'm never gonna
change.
Yeah, I'm never gonna be fixed. There's always gonna be a problem. But I was warned about that from my theta healing teacher. I guess I ignored it and I had to learn, you know, on my own about it. So, but I think it's like once you start seeing what works for you, because somebody might want to meditate for like 8 hours and you're like, I just need to walk. That's your meditation. So it's just you start learning what works for you. But it's so amazing because even in the Korean class that we go right now, they are from a ministry. Yeah, and they are such a sweet people, and like they have the same message in their books about like love, and I think that's such an amazing thing because that's what religion basically is based on, love, most religions. So when you see the core, it's just like you understand like the original meaning, especially because I study painting and the like Buddhism and Hinduism and the original meaning of it. So you can see like all these religions really did based on love. Yeah, but it's crazy like our journey how it's
And plus like there's always like when you're starting off in anything, you're kind of looking for answers everywhere. You're like, well, like how do I do it? So we both like started looking into like Tony Robbins, We started off with Les Brown and
Bob Proctor
and Ross. What's his name?
Oh, Jim Ross.
Jim Ross. Okay.
I love him.
Yeah, and then we started eventually
Zig
like
Ziglar.
yeah, Zig Ziglar and all of them, and then you start finding more people, and then you're like you start seeing like what like you're like what do I want? Like do I want it? Do I want to hustle and all that stuff? Like at first, like you're going through like all these phases, and you're like I don't know what the hell I want, and like I feel like I felt like I was like mindlessly
Following.
yeah. So I was like yeah hustle, and I'm like what am I doing?
Yeah,
What am I
it didn't
doing?
resonate with you.
Yeah, and then so until my sister was like, she's like, I want something simple, and then I was like, you know what? Me too. There's all these processes, and I'm like, I'm not about that life. Like, what's it called? Like to me, because then like Allison said, the one of the spiritual teachers that we listened to, Allison Phillips.
Yes.
What's it called? She was like, people think the power of everything is in all these processes that they do. Like, the reason they lost weight, the reason that like they manifested this.
Yeah.
Is because like the processes.
Oh, can you pass me that?
The processes. What's it called? Trying to burn yourself. What's it called? And
Yeah,
I got distracted.
Sorry. No, basically what she's saying is just that we crave simplicity. So is this the rest of mine? Okay.
Because I'm not gonna spend like all day, like doing like my little list. I mean, if that works for you, it works for you. But like to me, like doing like the vision board. She would do vision boards and everything, and like to me, it just felt I hate clutter.
Yeah.
And so
It didn't work for me either.
it didn't work for me either.
Yeah.
Like I always spent like hours trying to like pick out the perfect pictures and all that stuff. And then like you tried doing like these, for example, like one of these girls that we used to listen to. Well, she did, and I just followed. What's it called?
The law of attraction changed my life.
No, it's this other girl. She released like a PDF of like the last meditation.
Oh yeah, but
thing.
she changed.
I know. She changed. No,
She's no longer spiritual.
that's what I'm saying. But what's it called?
Well, it helped me at that time when
Not
I
to me.
read
I
it.
didn't even bother reading it.
Yeah. Well, her method was it made sense before she switched to a different she's not no longer spiritual, but it made sense the way she would talk about it, and now it makes sense now when I'm here in my journey. But I don't watch her because she doesn't do spiritual videos anymore. And I like I like vlogs.
Yeah.
That's what I like. Basically, I don't want to use my whole time trying to get these demons out, what people say in my head. And like I'm done with that. So I just want to enjoy life. I want to be able to get to the point where I know I'm sad and I realize and I take full responsibility and I switch it. Because I can't stay like that.
Yeah.
You know? And if I have to like dance, if I have to do something, like I need to get myself happy. Because there are people that are naturally manifestors. Oh, we're all manifestors. But they're naturally there. Like they
don't question it. They're like, for example, there's people who you wouldn't consider like she's like they're not spiritually awake. And but the thing is they're just so
but they're more connected.
yeah, like in a way like they're just free. They're free. Versus people like sometimes like we overthink everything and they're just like you're like it's not happening. But then they're like I'm just gonna live life and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we have my mom's friend and she's just like naturally like that.
Yeah.
And I used to envy her, but now I'm getting there because I was an overthinker. Coming from the situations that we had lived, like it was obviously that we were overthinkers. So trying to let go of that mindset, sometimes it still like shows itself at the door and I sometimes let it in, but then I realize like, why are you here? push, get out of my house.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you here. But it's just like, I just know that the universe or God has my back. It just like feels so nice.
Yeah. And I want to have fun. I want to enjoy myself. I don't want to be like okay, like I said, for me, it's not, I don't want to spend like, 8 hours being like this, or do whatever works for other people. No, that's not for me. Like I said, I want to enjoy myself. I want to have fun. I want to, like, whatever works for me. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah.
Yeah, and it was so nice because like this the place where we're taking Korean classes, the people are so sweet. Everybody's so sweet and they're like younger than us.
Yeah.
Like, they're high school students. trying to expand their brains,
Mm-hmm.
expand their lives. Because coming from, I'm not gonna say all Latin people are like this. Just the Latin people that surrounded me used to judge me for liking stuff from that were not from our culture, which is odd. Always odd to me, because as Mexicans, we welcome people into our culture. We're like, yeah, you can dance, do it. You can do this, eat our food, be part of the family type of mentality. But once you step outside and you want to like look
Expand
at Asia,
your horizons.
yeah, look at Europe or Africa or something, like other cultures, you're kind of, at least in the community I grew up, kind of like, why? You're so weird.
It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
You're not satisfied with yourself?
yeah, like you're not Latin enough. And I'm like, yeah, I'm very Latin. I love my culture.
Yeah.
I love our music. It's like very happy, and I love the fact that it's mixed with different cultures to make our Latin music.
Yeah.
Because we are mixed people, so I love that fact that I have like I'm different parts of the world, even though my family comes from Mexico. So I love that, but I just was so interested. I love learning about humans. I just love learning about how the culture and the language and everything came to be. Like, how did this come to be?
Yeah.
So that's why I like learning, and that's why we both decided that we want to take a step to go into a different country.
Yeah.
And we were talking to somebody that he came from that country, and and he wants to stay here, and I understand because he grew up over there, and now he wants to experience this. He realizes that the life here is better for him.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're like, wait, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Sacrament.
Sacramento.
I was like, can we say where we live?
We do. I did.
Okay.
I tag it.
Okay. No. I'm like, oh my god, I just gave myself away. No, what's it called? Like, you know how we're like what? Like, I right now I'm enjoying like living in Sacramento.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not, I'm like, oh, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Like, all that stuff. But
We
it's like,
used to though. When
yeah,
we got
exactly.
here. When we came back, we
Yeah.
were like, "This is failure. We failed. This is the worst place we could be." Even though we had a roof over our house, vegan food. My mom was making an effort to make vegan food. Like, we saw it as a cage.
Yeah.
And we saw it like it was a prison. And it was like, at the same time, it was kind of nice. Like, as we started to change our perspective, my parents started changing their perspective. And it's so nice, like, that we're all not killing choking ourselves. Like, we were attack mode before. All of us. We were like, But now we are at a place where different parts of different journeys, but we understand each other more. And we support each other more. So it's really beautiful. So I'm very grateful for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just love the community that we found about learning Korean. They're so sweet, honestly. Like, everybody is so sweet. It really does help me with my pronunciations and learning with Korean, like, on my own. I feel like I could hear it more coming from a natural native Korean. So it's nice, and to be able to share the journey with different age groups and different people from all around the world, because we're in America, so we're a diverse group. Yeah. So that's why I'm also grateful for having to be able to be born here in America, because I grew up with diversity, so I know about different cultures. And I'm very grateful. I'm also grateful that America has, at least here in Sacramento, there's like stores for basically every culture. Like, you can go to Hmong store, you can go to Thai store, you can go to Mexican supermarket, you can go to Middle Eastern. So everybody has, like, you don't have to go back to your country to find ingredients from your culture. Like, my mom can find everything she needs. She doesn't have to go back to Mexico. She can make the dishes that she loves here.
Yeah, and it's like a little community.
Yeah. So I think it's so amazing that people had built their communities here. I don't know how it is in different parts of America, but I grew up in Northern California, so that's how it is here, and I'm very grateful. Even seeing it when I'm teaching, like, with my kids, like, they don't see that they're, like, from different cultures, so I think that's cool. But, like, happiness is so much easier now, honestly. Like, it was so hard before, right?
Yeah.
Like, I would, like, sprinkle it around and then just wait for the next sprinkle to come. Like, it's
And then be upset, like, throughout, like the time when there's, like, no, like, those little sprinkles, you're just like, well, now what? when is it gonna be different? And then like, but until you grab yourself, and then you're like, shut up! And then you're like, you need to stop being so damn victim, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just like,
Nos tenemos 5 minutos. Yeah, so it's just about changing your perspective in life, honestly. If you want your world to change, it literally can change, and you can have that.
Instead of,
yeah.
Instead of waiting until you're somewhere else, you're like, then I'm gonna start living that life, because then I am free. But the thing is, if you're not free where you are at the moment, when is it gonna click? When is it gonna click? Because then, like, that magical place that you thought of, you're like, that oh god, yeah, LA, what's it called, Tennessee, or this other country. It might turn into hell for you if you just don't get it where you are, wherever you are at the moment. Sometimes, of course, there is like
experiences will continue to come.
Yeah, you're gonna keep getting that lesson.
Yeah, so it's just like literally changing your perspective, and your world will change. It has been so much. Like, I've been here for a year, and from the mindset I started this year to the mindset I'm ending this year, is like, it is heaven. Stop eating my food. She's eating my food. I have to change my perspective about that. Yeah, so I think that's it, because we're almost running out of time. Okay, so this is my sister, my beautiful sister Stua, and she will be doing doing some videos with me, and we're hoping to be able to start a Korean channel as soon as possible. We are practicing our Korean, so we're gonna learn. And I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Let me know if you guys like these videos, because we can do more. We can find different types of vegan foods to eat with you guys, and just chat and talk about it. Because that's all we do. We chat. We talk. Yeah, that's all we do. So we're a talking family. So just let us know. Let me know one amazing thing that happened today to you. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
I'm so full.